Hey everybody, this is the Bearilla coming at you from Kenai, Alaska, and we're out here on the Kenai beach, and I'm with my trusty friend Luna and my pal here, and of course she usually goes everywhere with me, and I'm out here and it's low tide, so a lot of the ice formations are exposed. See a lot of the ice here. It's kind of neat because, you know, with the salt and silt, they're making really kind of neat little formations here. It's just kind of neat. You can see where the tide is out there. You can see the flats out there. Water's kind of way back there. We'll zoom in some more and you kind of, I got it max because this is just a phone. Bearilla needs to get his new camera. There's Mount Iliama. It's kind of clear out there, so it's really kind of coming in nice. Even showing up pretty good on the phone. And it's not too windy, so hopefully the audio is here showing up pretty good or sounding pretty good on the phone. See the bluff there. Try to keep it stable as I can. Not to have too much shaking going on, but I thought today I'd come out to the beach and show you some of the ice and snow. We're kind of in that weird part of the year where it's old man winter slowly giving away to spring, but it's not quite getting ready to give away. It's wanting to hang in there, so we're getting some really cold negative numbers at night, and then it's kind of warming up during the day but not quite, and then it's getting cold again at night, and then we're getting some cold days again, and then warms up a little bit, and so some of the snow is starting to melt, and then it's refreezing, and so I wouldn't be surprised if we get another cold snap and maybe a little bit more snow somewhere. Wouldn't be surprised. Well, maybe not, but wouldn't be surprised if we did. It's possible. Last few winters have been really mild, and like last year, didn't have any snow at all this time of year, and the temperatures were probably, I'd say, 3 to 5 degrees warmer this time of year. Hey Luna, yeah. Those mountains really are beautiful with the sun hitting them, aren't they? Those mountains. And of course, if we go over this way, I think Luna wants to walk. She wants to walk and talk. So let's walk over this way just a little bit. She wants to explore. I'm going to try not to fall. I was doing a live Facebook feed the other day, and I was trying to get over to an eagle that was perched on one of these ice formations, and I stepped into a snowdrift and actually fell. It actually managed to keep the phone upright. Of course it jiggled and bounced around a bunch, but kept it upright for the most part. And I yelled out as I was falling, Bearilla blooper reel, which I thought was funny. I was like, yeah, this will be one for the Bearilla blooper reel. But anyway, noticed that a lot of the signs of spring are coming. I've had word from a lot of my friends. I don't have a lot of friends up here really per se that are close friends. Not up here that I've met that I can say are really close friends. But a lot of acquaintances that have told me that they have a lot of ravens, not ravens, but I'm sorry, I misspoke there. Robins that they have seen. And I haven't seen any yet, but they've spotted some robins in the yards. I have seen a lot of crows coming in, quite a few crows, so that's a good sign of spring coming in when the crows are coming in. When I start seeing sandhill cranes coming in and starting to nest in the river flats, that's a definite sign that spring is here. So when I see those sandhill cranes coming in, that's a definite sign. I have a good friend who told me that she has some eagles that have already nested and hatched out some babies, and the babies are already screeching and calling out. So that's a good sign that spring is coming, just right around the corner. And she also told me something I'm super excited about, because she's invited me over to her house to see the eaglets. She also told me she has a porcupine with a baby, so a mother porcupine. I'm super excited about that, to get a chance to go over and photograph that, and maybe get some video footage of the porcupine, because I love porcupines. I love all animals, but I love porcupines. I don't know what it is about them, but love the porcupines. So I'm super excited about that, and hopefully we'll get to share that with everybody. But she has a little family of porcupines running around, so I'm hoping to go get to photograph that. She's a dear friend. She's also Native American descent, or Native Alaskan, and I'm hoping to maybe even do an interview with her if she'll do that. She's kind of shy, but if she would sit down and talk about wildlife, and she has a wealth of knowledge to share about wildlife and healing plants and healing natural medicines. Huge wealth of knowledge in that area. And stuff that I could really learn and benefit from, and that we could share with everybody. And if she's willing to share that, I would love to sit down with her and talk and learn from her and share that with everybody. So maybe she will be willing to do that, and if not, that's okay. But if she is, that would be awesome. So I'm going to talk to her and see if maybe she's willing to sit down and share that with the Bearilla on our YouTube channel, and see if we can't arrange that. So I'm going to talk to her and put a bug in her ear to see if maybe we can't. Hint, hint. So maybe she's watching and she knows who she is. And we're going to see if maybe we can't get that arranged. Hint, hint. You know who you are. So, hey, maybe we can do that. But if not, that's okay too. I still love you, and you're still my friend. And that's awesome. Either way, no matter what. But anyway. The Bearilla doesn't get very political, or I am very political, I will say, but I don't get political on here for a purpose, because this is not a political YouTube channel for a reason. Do not want it to be political, but do just want to touch on one little political thing here. You know, there is a lot of racial division and people doing it on purpose and things, but I want to say one thing that about Alaska. You know, when I came here, you know, when I first crossed over the border into Alaska, when my wife Cerise and I first crossed over into the border, it was the most magical feeling. I mean, just absolute magical is the only word that I can use to describe it, from Canada, because we drove up here. And the first thing we saw, almost immediately crossed over the border, was a black bear crossing the road. And I remember it stopped right as it got to the other side of the road. It stopped and it turned and looked at us over its shoulder and just stared for a few minutes, almost to say, hey, welcome to welcome to Alaska. But more importantly, it was almost like it was saying, welcome home, welcome to where you belong. And I just had this overwhelming feeling that I couldn't describe at the time. I mean, just so much emotion that I didn't have words for it. I mean, it was excitement, it was just elation, joy, happiness. It was all kinds of things, but I couldn't even describe it. Just almost like pure childhood joy, like a child couldn't wait to get up on Christmas morning, that kind of excitement. But it was just stuff that I couldn't put into words, and I've been struggling to describe it and really talk about it with other people, and really describe how I feel. And it was like coming home. It was like I finally found where I belong. Not that I found the land that belongs to me, but that I found the land that I belong to. That I found home. I found where I belong. And it doesn't matter the color of my skin. It doesn't matter. It was my soul. You know, I found where my soul belongs. Luna. Luna's trying to roughhouse a little bit here. So y'all forgive me if I have to fuss at her in between my soul bearing here. Luna, it's enough. It's enough. But I found that it was just this overwhelming feeling that I found where I belong. You know, and you know, I can compare it to other things. You know, I was born in South Carolina. You know, I didn't spend most of my life there. I spent most of my life in Virginia and Florida. There's a picture of Luna here. Here's Luna being mischievous. And I've had those achings to go back to South Carolina, but it's not the land that I felt connected to. It wasn't nature that I felt connected to. It was family. It was friends. You know, that just had that longing to reconnect with family. But here in Alaska, I feel connected to the land. It's just this deep, though I'd never even been here physically. And it's an amazing feeling that I've never been here physically. But it's a spiritual experience for me. It's the only thing I can put it. It's literally a spiritual experience. I feel that I belong here. And it's a healing experience. I need to be here. And that's part of what this channel is about, is sharing that with everybody. Sharing this experience with everybody. Sharing the things that I learn along the way. It's not what I know now, but what I learn along the way. You know, because I have some knowledge and I want to share that, but it's what I'm learning along the journey, because that's what life is about, is the journey. I mean, we're all learning along the way. It doesn't matter how much you know now, you're always going to learn. If you never stop learning. So it's what I'm learning along the way. So it's the experience that I'm sharing with you along this journey as I explore life and explore Alaska and learn more about the wildlife and learn more about the people that are here. That's what this channel is all about, and I want you to enjoy that with me and enjoy it and be entertained. Hopefully learn something along with me, and I share that knowledge that I gain with you. And I share some of my story with you as I open up a little bit about it. And hopefully you'll be entertained, and hopefully you'll be educated about nature and about ecology and about the environment, because those things I'm very, very passionate about, and also about physical, emotional, and mental health, because you have to have all those things together in balance for us to be healthy as a human being. Those things all are connected. Those things just have to be connected. You know, if you're not physically healthy, it affects your emotional health and your mental health. And also what you eat. What you eat affects your emotional health and your mental health. I mean, those, you know, there's so much things that are interconnected. The people you're around affect your physical health and your emotional health. Those choices, the friends you decide to keep, affect your emotional health and your mental health and your physical health. There's so many intricacies in life, you know, I could really get into it. But anyway, as I share my story, I hope that maybe somewhere along the way I inspire some people, or maybe I help some people that are like, hey, I've been through that. That, you know, that maybe that makes me feel a little better. Maybe, you know, he's been through that. That makes me feel a little better. Maybe I can help some people. Maybe, you know, maybe I can inspire some people. You know, that's part of what this channel is about. I want to help some people along the way. You know, so if my story can reach a few people and help a few people, that's what this channel is about. It's about having some fun. It's about taking this journey together. It's about learning together. It's about growing together. And it's about reaching out and helping each other. So I'm hoping that you'll take this journey with me, and together making this world a little bit better place than we found it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe something I said along the way touched you, touched your heart. Hope you enjoyed the view of the mountains. I hope spring finds you in a happy place, in a safe place. And as always, be safe and be blessed. And that's the bottom line, because the Bearilla says so. And I'll see you down those Alaskan trails. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. This is the Bearilla signing out.